What's up, guys? I'm Ben2000YGO. I am your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the different types of Yugitubing. Stick around. Alright, so this video comes from a video I just watched recently off of DZeef, and he was talking about confirmation bias, right? Now, this isn't a direct response to DZeef, but more of some of the people that might be commenting in his comment section, because they were talking about how, like, confirmation bias is like the only reason that Asian Eyes or Cap G exist on the YouTube space. And my argument is to that is no, not really, because so this isn't really this video idea comes from a comment section more than the Yugituber himself. So you know, if you're looking for me to bash DZeef, that's not what this video is about. This is more about the idea that, you know, trying to claim that Cap G and Asian Eyes, for example, only exist because of confirmation bias is a little silly, and I'm going to explain to you why with the different types of Yugitubing. So the first type of Yugitubing that we have, and yes, I do have my handy dandy notepad here to make sure I have all my notes, is the informational type Yugituber. This is your CMOs, your House of Champs. This is even your standard deck profile channels, like a Dark Arm Dragon, who recently let me be on his channel. You know, or MST.TV does like rulings. These are informational channels. These are basically give you an idea of how to build a deck, what people are playing, rulings, etc. The next one we have are replay channels, and this is one, and I'm going to fit in a few categories here, which we'll talk about that at the end. But you might pick me, but also more likely the person you want to think of when you think of a replay channel is you probably think of somebody like Duel Logs or YGO Pro. These two guys are examples of channels that are replay channels. Primarily, they do replay footage. And then we have entertainment duelists. Now, this is what Cap G and Asian Eyes, and mostly what I view myself as, is we are entertainment duelists. Our job is to bring you, for the most part, humor. Or, wow, did you see that crazy combo? That was sick! You know what I mean? Like, how often does that happen, right, guys? You know, like, if somebody was to perform an OTK with a bunch of vanilla monsters and, you know, like, oh yeah, this is my Trihorn Dragon OTK, how often does that happen? You know what I mean? So, of course, people want to watch it. But to claim, to harken back to the point I was making at the beginning, to claim that that is confirmation bias, that's just a different genre, bro. The next one we have is Duel Links. This is another one, and the only one that I'm aware of is Duel Links meta. I know that's so bad, but I don't really play Duel Links, so that's the only Yugituber I really have. I know that DZeef and Asian Eyes have also, like, dipped their toe, so to speak, into that realm of entertainment. As far as Yugitubing goes, that's just not my cup of tea. The next one we have is pack opening channels, which, again, no, I'm just kidding. Simply Unlucky is mostly the one that you think of with that one. I know that a lot of channels do pack openings, but they don't do it regularly. But Simply Unlucky is the one who does it regularly. He's a product opening channel. That's what he really is. And that's cool. Everyone loves product channels. I mean, they're always fun to watch, and like if you watch The Creative Duelist, when he recently got a mail package and got to open up some, like, we all enjoy the glee that comes with that, because, like, you know, it's like we're winning too in a way. So, you know, so you got pack openings. And the last one we have is manga and anime channels. And this one, and the person that comes to mind is TGS Anime. He's a Yugituber. He does talk about the real card game, but he mostly talks about Yu-Gi-Oh! In the terms of the anime and manga. So he's more interested in the in the story that inspires the game than the game itself. And that's all cool. The point is understanding the different types of Yugitubing will help you understand, you know, confirmation bias, because here's the thing. Confirmation bias is if somebody, you know what I mean, like, you're looking for content that already affirms what you already believe, but, you know, to claim that, like, for example, Duel Links meta and DZ are representations of confirmation bias for competitive play, that's not quite true, because these two guys are completely different beasts. Whereas Duel Links meta is talking about the meta in the terms of the game Duel Links, and DZ usually talks about meta in the terms of the current game. Now, granted, he does say some controversial stuff. I'm not here to defend that. I'm gonna let you guys, the audience, decide whether DZ is guilty of that himself or not. I'm just here for, the whole point of this list is to let you know that there's more than one type of Yugituber out there, and each one has a different goal in mind. Nobody really has the idea to do misinformation as their goal. I haven't met a Yugituber where their goal is misinformation. The other thing is, like, you'll probably notice that all these characters, all these people that I'm talking about, including myself, we all do one thing in common, and that's commentary for the most part. We talk about this game, and we're all trying to share information that we've come across or that we think is cool. What I'm getting at is that, I don't think it's fair to call confirmation bias on someone like Cap G and Asian Eyes when that's not their intention. Their intention is to entertain. If you perceive what they're showing you, their entertainment videos, as, oh, that's going to be meta automatically without testing it yourself, well, then you're the one who did it to yourself, not Asian Eyes or Cap G, because their goal, for the most part, and mine too, is not necessarily to inform, but to entertain. Now, do I do informational videos? Yes, but I'm what you would call a hybrid channel. My goal is I have 3 different kinds of goals. I either will entertain you, educate you, or I'm going to show you replay videos. And sometimes those come right along with those 2 goals in mind. But ultimately, like, this video is an educational video. But other videos, like, for example, if you watch a lot of my replay videos, especially with the silly intros where I turn into a Yu-Gi-Oh monster, or this thing electrocutes me or something, that's all entertainment. That is me trying to give you guys something to get a good chuckle out of. In this video, those goals to educate. So the point that I'm getting at is, like, again, I want to reiterate, understanding the different types of Yu-Gi-Oh players and different types of Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube entertainers is gonna help you to spot that confirmation bias. So, for example, if we'll use Jonathan Moore, right? A House of Champs as an example. We know he's a big Godzilla fan, right? So if we were to watch his channel and he says that kaijus are the best thing that ever existed, they're the best cards in the game, blah 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 blah, right? That would be an example of confirmation bias. Alright, so you think that because you like kaijus, you follow him, right? That's an example of that. Now, does John Moore actually say that? No, he doesn't. He doesn't actually say that. That's just an example, because we know Godzilla's associated with him. We all know that, superheroes are associated with me. Everyone has their thing that they're associated with. But that's an example. So, for example, if I was to say Heroes was the best deck, period, that nothing else compares, and then I get all the hero players to watch me because they're like, yeah, Ben says all the hero decks are the best. Because it's hero time. Because they are. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I had to throw a joke in there. I am more of an entertainer than an educator. But this whole purpose of this video is to explain these different types of Yugitubers, and hopefully, and I'm gonna link to everybody I've talked about here somewhere, either in the pinned comment or in the description. So make sure you check either one. But yeah, that's this video. This is the short video, my short educational video. I don't really have too much, but these are the different types of Yugitubers. And then, of course, I guess for the last point I'll talk about before I end this video is, like I said, referring to me, I'm what you call a hybrid channel. And a lot of channels are hybrid channels. So, for example, if you were to look at House of Champs, he's a little bit of both too. He's a bit of an entertainment and a educational YouTuber, because his live streams are more meant for the entertainment side of things, whereas I choose to put it all on the channel, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's just an example. So you have I want to go over the types real quick one more time: informational, replay, entertainment, Duel Links, product openings, manga and anime, and then you have hybrids of the previously mentioned types. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it wasn't too fast. I know this was a very fast-paced video. I've been asked to do a little more discussions and stuff, so this is what I came up with to talk about. This is what I was inspired to make. So thank you, DZ's comment section, for giving me the idea for this video. That's all I got for you guys. I'm Ben2000YGO. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero. If you like this kind of videos, make sure you hit that thumbs up and let me know you enjoyed it. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And I will have a announcement video coming later this week. I do have some announcements I want to make, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That won't be a long video, though. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero, just to reiterate. And I'll catch you next time. Peace!